Hey, what's up, agents? Rick here again with another video. And today I am wanting to discuss the newly launched season for Division 2. I know the most recent thing prior to, with the state of the game prior to Warlords releasing, Warlords of New York, stating that we have a season the week after launch. Well, we have all now, well, a majority of us, I should say, have been through and defeated Keener and gone through all of his rogue agents. And now we have made it to the end game content, and this content's actually been very fun so far. We've got about halfway through the first Manhunt event, which started today, but we're actually wanting to go through and kind of see what we have in store for the season. So this is something new that Division has brought with Massive, to bring out new in-game for either loot or for events, just to keep you playing and everything else, which was something that Division lacked tremendously. Now let's go ahead and get into it. So first season associated with it, this is called Shadow Tide. So as it goes through, and as you can see, there are a ton of events that come through, but this is supposed to last 12 weeks leading up to the main Manhunt, and each Manhunt is something different. So Shadow Tide is the very first one, and today Neptune is the first Manhunt we go through here. And as you can see, you can go through and kind of review and see what you get. But as you're going through, so this first Manhunt, once you complete it, you're going to get target multipliers, you're going to get boost levels, you're going to get a new season cache with more loot and everything else, which is very nice associated with that. But to get there, so something that you have to do, just as an FYI, this is everything leading up to the Manhunt. So basically you are collecting intel as you're doing this, and as you're going through these and getting bounties and getting more gear, you're actually finding several god rolls. We're doing it on challenging difficulty right now. I have found several god rolls as far as 100% or max headshot damage, max weapon damage, almost max skill haste. So there have been a lot dropped for us while doing this, which has been very fun, especially with kind of creating a new build at that point and kind of going from there, which is very nice. But this is kind of how it's going to go. And as you can see, intel has not dropped for Mercury and Saturn. Prime target is Jupiter. These are rogue agents that Keener has brought back in as it's gone through. And then Venus is the next one, launching in 2 weeks or almost 3 weeks. The other cool thing that they added with this is as you're doing missions, rogue agents will actually appear either at control points, missions, events. Rogue agents will actually replace everything as an event for other loot as a much harder difficulty and challenge at that point. But it's actually really cool they will do. I wish I had some video of that. It randomly happened to us during a control point. We finished it, and next thing we know, rogue agents ran in there trying to kill us, to take the control point back, and we're like, holy shit, it was pretty legit, not gonna lie. So anyways, back to the seasons going through. So first event is Manhunt, like we mentioned. As it goes through, you can click through and kind of see, is it coming soon, but you can see the details. So it looks like the next one that starts next week actually is going to be a cosmetic piece with a body vault chain, it looks like. But what this is break the resolve of target Neptune. So Neptune is the big first season, it seems like, with Shadow Tide and everything else. But you rank up and earn rewards. You can see, just similar to Destiny, the Division has now launched the season pass, to where as you level up, you're getting new loot, you're getting more gear, you're getting more coin, whatever it needs, more credits. Polarity Switch is the event after that. That's in 3 weeks before the next Manhunt. With Polarity Switch, the way that that's going to go through is that all agents, firearms, and hostiles are charged with polarity. So something, I don't know if this is going to be specific area, or if it's going to be throughout the entire world, but you're going to get another cosmetic piece associated with that. But basically, if you're positive, discharge, and the enemy's positive, you want to attack them. As you can see, engage enemies of the same polarity to inflict damage, opt in and complete challenges to earn rewards, which is very cool. So they're kind of keeping things going on. Venus is the next target. Similar to the other one, you're going to have probably a lot of intel you have to collect and go through, getting a ton more gear, a ton more stuff. You can go to the calibration station, and then the season cache to drop after that. Urban Jungle after that, it apparently is a urban, or it's an apparel event. Looks like you're going to be getting a new mask and hat combo more than likely. Also earning keys with premium credits if need be. A new league coming through after that. Northeast League. So you're breaking the resolve of Venus and her allies Northeast. So what it seems like they're doing with this season as well is they're progressing the story after you defeated Keener. So Keener had this whole group of underground agents, his kind of dark division, if you want to call it that. And this is kind of extending that after the story and everything else and growing this universe, which is pretty cool. Which I really think is cool. Looks like you get another hyena tagger at this point. Saturn's the new event after that, and shows it tells you exactly 5 weeks 6 days for this one. Gonna be very similar. Collect intel. Home League at that point. Lady Liberty is that one. So it looks like they're kind of offsetting it to where you're either going to get a cosmetic piece, more loot, a world event league, or a manhunt, which is very cool. Now the global event, this is the one a lot of people are kind of questioning. It's called Reanimated. It claims that new enemy tech is causing hostiles to reanimate after death. So it kind of, I want to say, to be honest, it's a zombie mode is what they're doing. So it's a global event. Zombie mode's coming through. Basically, you're forcing to get hot headshots, which is really cool, to earn more rewards and everything else. And it actually kind of matches. I mean, if you look at Neptune, I mean, almost kind of a Resident Evil look already, but you get a nice little chain as well for a skull, which is pretty cool for the headhunter. Mercury is the manhunt after that. Hill League for more event shortly after that, as you can see. It's going to be more all in DC apparently. Some of these are possibly going to go back to New York. It could be that season 2 will be in New York, but most of this looks like it's going to be here in DC. The next global event, Guardians, which says that you are experimenting with technology that has hit the streets with all the factions are and have armed themselves with it. So you're going to see new weapons and new munitions while fighting factions, which probably is going to be crazy, especially on a challenging difficulty for like a level 4 control point. That would be intense at that point, but looks like you're getting a new cosmetic reward after that. And then once you're done with all of this, then you go for the final one. You go for the final manhunt. That will end this season, and each one, like I said, is supposed to be a 12-week thing, and this is season 1. After this, this comes with Warlords of New York, by the way. After this, I think you would have to purchase the next season pass, which is still not a bad idea. I don't think they have not announced how much they are. I would assume they're probably going to be maybe $10 or so if need be. But I think it's very exciting. I'm really excited with where the division has gone with this new season dropping, especially with this new first manhunt. The manhunt is a blast as you can go through trying to go for Jupiter. Neptune's the very first one, but doing the intel, you get a ton of loot after this. We're two-manning a lot of things on challenging, but getting a ton to drop. It's a fun little challenge, but we're having a good time. So I hope you are as well. I hope this information's been helpful. The seasons is a new thing. It's very it is new, similar to other things have done with season passes, other games like Apex and Destiny and things like that, but new to the division, and it's growing the world. It's keeping people playing and keeping people happy. In my opinion, this is going to keep me happy, because something the division has always lacked was a major end game outside of the dark zone. So this is giving more for those PvE players to something to do that want to avoid conflict or avoid PvP. The dark zone's still fun to go to, but this is going to give you a little bit more. And I wonder if they're going to force you to go to the dark zone with some of these. That would actually be pretty cool for some of the intel to go through. So we'll see as weeks come on. Anyways, but that will do it for today's video. I do appreciate you all watching, if you are still here, of course. If you did enjoy today's video, please like and subscribe. I just want to know kind of what you guys are wanting to see out there. But subscribing would mean the world to me as well. We do try and cover all sorts of looter shooters, RPGs, and reaction videos as well. So I hope this video helped if you were wondering what the season's looking to do. Leave a comment down below as well what you think. Are you enjoying this new manhunt? Are you excited for what this season has in store? Do you think this is what the division needed? Long story short, I feel like it is at that point for me. Anyways, that will do it for me, guys. I hope you have a good day. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.